This weekend was supposed to be simple. Park up, switch off and enjoy the sunshine. But with 30-degree heat... This van needs to have aircon. The next van needs to have aircon, Jenine. Forgotten bedding. Okay, so I forgot the bedding. I had one job. A broken camera and a thunderstorm that lit up the sky. Things didn't go to plan. Sorry, no one wanted to see that. Still, the fire pit was lit, the burgers were good, and the walk through the woods made up for most of it. Until the trip got cut short. It's the first time we've actually had to finish the camping trip early. We're going in the van. We're going in the van. Are we? Cool. We got enough stuff in here for 2 days. You got enough stuff in here for 2 nights? Good boy. Sit. Sit. Are you going to sit then? Sit. Good boy. Right, let's get your belt on. You're looking forward to going down the van. It's hot in here, isn't it? It's a bit hot. Mummy won't be long and then we can go. Stay. Up a little bit. It is bloody hot.
It is like being abroad today.
This van needs to have aircon. The next van needs to have aircon, Jenine.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're going to melt tonight. Did you put the bedding in? You didn't get the bed in.
Do we need the bedding?
Well, what are we going to cover ourselves with?
Do we need to go back?
I even folded it, yes. Of course I want you to go back.
There's a car behind me though. We're going to have to turn all the way back round. Yeah. Okay, so I forgot the bedding. I had one job. Right. Let me go and get the duvet.
Can you undo your window a bit? Oh, you're so sad.
Don't talk over it because it ruins it. Shall we try again? Yeah. Yeah, take 2, let's go. So where was we? Yeah, last week we was in Greece. Now we're not. I've been at work today. Janine's been loading the van up all day. And now we're heading over to Coxhill Campsite, which is in Shepherdswell, which is in Kent, near Dover. Burgers. Do you? Do you?
We saw it coming, but we can prepare this time.
Sit. 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 Good boy, stay. It's nice in here, isn't it? Hey? What do you think, Krypto? Do you think it's nice? Yes. Very nice. What way should we go? Should we go down this way? Or should we go that way? That way. Okay. Let's go then. Last night, literally blowing a hoolie, full on thunderstorms. I've never seen the sky lighting up as much as it did. I actually took the camera out, the actual SLR, tried to take some pictures of lightning, which I've never done before, and guess what? I didn't succeed. I set the camera to 10 seconds, but it seems every time I was resetting to take a picture, that's when the lightning would happen. I tried for about half an hour until my camera was wet enough for me to be worried about it. So I gave it up. Krypto, surprisingly, was actually pretty good. He does not usually a big fan of loud sounds. Usually I can just cough or laugh or something and it makes him bark. He did bark a couple of times, but you know, he got used to it after a few minutes. That's right, so we're at the Coxhill Camping. Oh, lovely. Sorry, no one wanted to see that. Now that's dealt with. Where was I? Yeah, so we're at Coxhill Camping, which is actually near Dover. It was forecast a lovely weekend, and it hasn't turned out that way. It's been really nice, it's really hot and humid. It's been lovely in that sense, but I mean, the rain last night was ridiculous. I mean, the fire pit was just full of water this morning, just shows how much it rained. This is a nice walk though. I'm getting a lot of spider webs in my face though. But it's a nice walk nevertheless. And considering how much it rained last night, it's actually not that muddy. So, which is good. So I've got no idea how big these woods are, how long it takes to walk around, but I figured might as well. You know, he needed a poo, which is, as you know, mission succeeded. Now, do I really want to go under there, Krypto? I don't think so. Hello, do you want to come back? Because I'm not coming through there, am I? There we go, this way. So yeah, while we was in Greece on the very last day, doing the very last few scenes, I broke my camera. The one that I'm using right now, actually. And I've only had it 2 months, so naturally, I was really peed off. Which is why we cut to the beach at the end. We cut to the beach and I didn't film anymore for that day because I was just in a mood. I really thought it was going to cost an absolute bomb to get fixed. I dropped it right on its gimbal and bent it. So the camera wouldn't level out anymore, it wouldn't work, it wouldn't spin, it wouldn't do nothing, which was really quite annoying. I didn't, like before, get the DJI refresh. I thought, it's all right, I don't need that. That was a mistake. So when I got back, I sent it off to DJI to have it repaired, expecting it to cost me hundreds of pounds, but still cheaper having it done that way. Still cheaper having it done that way than buying a brand new one. So yeah, I sent it off to DJI, and as soon as we got back, so we got back on the Sunday. I posted it off on Tuesday. Thursday, I get an email from DJI saying that they've received it. Later on that day, I got another email saying it's been repaired and it will be sent back. And I was like, oh, that's weird. They've not actually charged me. I looked on the invoice and they've decided to just literally do the job for free, which was just, I wasn't expecting it. It would only have cost about £80 to have it repaired, according to the DJI website. But yeah, they've done it for free, and I got an email back from the guy that was inspecting it and just said it was because I was a loyal customer. Now I'm assuming it's because, you know, I've got an original Phantom 4 Pro on there, I've got a Mavic Mini, I've got a couple of action cams on there, so they obviously sees how much money I've spent on DJI. They just gave it to me for nothing, which is I'm really impressed about. So if you do break your camera and you don't have the refresh, just send it back. In fact, even if they don't do it for nothing, which they did for me, you know, it's still quite cheap to have it repaired. Don't get me wrong, I still wish and regret not getting the, you know, the DJI refresh, which only costs £50, you know, which lasts for 2 years and covers your camera, which I've now got, because what they did is they didn't actually repair my camera, they just sent me out a brand new one. How cool is that? So, you know, all of a sudden, the next day, actually on the Friday, so a 4-day turnaround, which literally cost me nothing, I got a brand new camera in the door with a new case on it as well. So I've got 2 cases now, which is a touch. Yeah, and now I'm using it right now. And actually, I don't know why this one's different, but this one just feels a little bit better actually. It feels a bit smoother. And it feels like the gimbal's a little bit more reactive. I don't know if they've done a firmware update or something that I was missing. What are you doing? Have you been a good boy? So anyway, I've gone on and on about my DJI mishap now. So it's a win-win all situations. So I'm quite happy about that. Now, as I've been talking to you while I'm walking through these woods, I've got to be honest, I've not been keeping track of where I'm going at all. At all, in fact. I'm not even sure what way the van is or anything, to be honest. So I suppose I'm just going to have to keep walking until I find something that looks familiar. I'm assuming it goes around in a big circle. The woods are 15 hectares apparently, and they're privately owned by the camping ground. So dogs are allowed off lead in here, which is perfect. It's a really nice walk actually, with lots of nice woodlands. Yeah, so oh, I'm already back at the beginning. Well, that was weird, wasn't it? Maybe I'll try going the other way. Yeah, so we're going to walk down into Shepherdswell later on, which is it's about a 20-minute walk. Actually, no, I'm not back at the beginning. This is, oh yes, I am back at the beginning. This is exactly where I started from. That wasn't a very long walk at all. I thought it was a lot longer than that. Fair enough. All right. Yeah, we're going to Shepherdswell later on. So we're going to find a pub. So I'll vlog a little bit as we walk down. But yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, this site's really nice. The toilet blocks, I mean, don't get me wrong, they are just, you know, they're basically outdoor outhouses, sheds that have, you know, had the floors tiled and stuff, but they're perfectly clean and respectable. They look quite new, and they're watertight because we had a lot of rain last night. The shower rooms, they're nice and big. Hasn't got a push button tap either. I'm a big fan of that. So you can just literally turn the tap on and have your hot water, which is lovely. The fire pit services and hire and log pit and all the logs that you can buy. They're cheap as chips actually. You know, usually you get absolutely fleeced when you come to a campsite and you ask to buy logs. You know, I've been to Shell Island, £12.50. I went in for a pack of logs that would normally cost like £9, £8-9 at a garage. Yeah, they're £7.50, and it looks like they might all be from here. See, it's where I think all the wood might come from. What do you reckon? But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you later. I'll see you in a bit. I mean, just look at how lovely and peaceful it is here. It really is lovely. It really is a nice place. It really, really is. And this is what it's all about, isn't it? Just getting out, you know, a hard week at work, and then getting out in the van for the weekend. You know, that's what it's all about. Whether it rains, has huge thunderstorms, you know, or if we're in the middle of a mini heat wave like this is at the moment. So Yeah, more than happy. This place is lovely. I'd highly recommend it so far. And this is the hard standing area, which is completely empty. Welcome to the Menage, our gravel electric pitches. I mean, the reason why we didn't pick the electric, we usually would, because, you know, it's not much difference in price. But the reason why we didn't pick the electric is because you're not allowed fire pits on the hard standing. And when we booked this, we was thinking fire pit. We always think fire pit, that's the first thing we think of, so yeah. But as you can see, it's completely empty. There was a couple here yesterday when we got here, but they've either gone out for the day or they're finished for the evening because of all that thunderstorms last night. We are forecast more later on, but I don't think that's going to happen until the early hours Sunday morning. And just like the other side, we've got toilets, showers, undercover washing up area. Self-check-in, information leaflets. I just love all these signs they've had made. You know, apparently it's signposted all the way back to the village. So there we go, we've got our Elson Point. And then we've got more toilets, which are locked at the moment. Thankfully the sun's starting to come out now, because we do need a bit of solar. Yeah, we woke up this morning and we're on 65% battery. Now I don't get battery anxiety, but I was thinking if it's going to be overcast all day and we've even not got electric hookup, there's a good chance that's not going to get any higher today, and then we'll end up with you know, not enough electric really to last us right the way through the night. But now the sun's out, the solar panel will be getting some charge. If it can just get up to about 85% maybe today, then I'll be over my battery anxiety. Right, okay, really I'm going to go now. Well, for me I'm going to go, you're going to see me in a couple of seconds when we're on our way to Shepherdswell. Change of plan. Unfortunately, Janine's come down with a little bit of a sickness bug. So, and obviously it's not ideal being stuck in a camper van with a portaloo when you're continuously wanting to be sick or have the trots as such. So so yeah, I think we're getting packed up now. Well, I'm getting packed up now while Janine's resting and running between the van and the toilet, and then we're gonna have to call it. A day. It's the first time we've actually had to finish a camping trip early through something like this. So it's kind of you know, it's annoying, but at the end of the day, these things can't be helped. It was probably my cooking last night, or it could have been passed on by my gorgeous granddaughter Ada, which she had a little bit of a stomach bug last weekend or beginning of last week, so it could be that. But yeah, so I've just had the joyful job of cleaning out the portaloo, which obviously isn't pleasant. I didn't film that because I will spare you that. But so yeah, I mean, that's going to be it now until the next one. So I just wanted to just to follow up and just let everybody know that's why we've not gone to Shepherdswell to the pub, which was, you know, what was the plan was for today. And I was hoping to get out with the camera a bit later on as well and take a few pictures around sunset, but because it was meant to be good for it tonight, good clouds, that kind of thing. You know, as you can see, I think later on when the sun comes down, it's going to be a nice sunset, I think. lots of interest in the sky and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's it. We're all done. Until next time, which will hopefully be not too soon. Hopefully just a week for you. Might be a couple of weeks for us though, because I'm working next weekend, so we're not going to be out in the van. So yeah, so I'll say goodbye and I'll see you later.
Today and not tomorrow.